championship match here from Huntington Beach. Our Heritage Series, our first event of the 2026 season. My name is Rich Lamborn, as I have been all weekend long, joined by none other than Casey Patterson. Casey, what are we looking forward to in this women's final?
Well, first off, we got perfect weather. We're in Surf City, USA. Outside of that, we're going to have some insane volleyball. We got two teams that have incredible ball control. They can scramble and they can beat anybody, so we're in for a treat.
Yeah, and what we're seeing right there, the serve from Victoria, is going to be the thing to watch. She was untouchable in the semifinal earlier today.
Yeah, she was lights out. Bombing her serve. I think she dug, what, over 20 balls? It was insane.
Yeah, it was a rout over Chang and Kraft on their road to this championship final. But Devon and Savvy on the other side of the net, taking out the #1 team in the world, TKN, on their road to their place in this final match. So this should be a good one. Clearly on paper, the underdogs, but they kind of like that position of late.
Yeah, they're playing well, consistent. They're battling through ups and downs.
Good self-coverage there, pull dig, Thâmela. That's going to go over the net.
Let's
Devon,
go.
Just like you like it, Casey. She hammers the overpass.
Don't block it.
No
Hammer
redirect.
It. Right. Bounce that thing.
Yeah, there is no shortage of aggressiveness from Devon Newberry. Oof. That one's going to go into the net. That is going to be key for Devon and Savvy. Can they take Brazil out of their comfort zone?
Right, right. They're going to need to serve tough and get them out of system, because this Brazilian team is borderline unstoppable in system.
Yeah, that serve so tough from Victoria. She slaps that one over, but Devon's there. And a little smooth shot over the top. So nicely done. We talked to Coach Rico for the Brazilians a little bit after their semifinal match, and just talking about how well his players are playing here.
Yeah.
Little acclimation to the Wilson ball. It's a different ball than they play with on the World Tour. At Mikasa, a little bit more difficult to control. Victoria has clearly figured it out.
Yeah, definitely favors her style. She can wrap the ball so well.
That one just misses wide. Opportunity by the wayside there for Devon and Savvy after the good dig. 3 apiece.
Yeah, we got some wind favoring the Brazilian side right now at about 8 to 10 miles an hour. I'm just guessing, but that's years of playing.
AVP Beach Volleyball is more than a sport. It's an experience. And for just $59 a year, AVP Gold membership gives you all access. Ticket discounts all season, early access to seats, compete in AVP events, and big savings on pro gear. Get in the game and experience everything the AVP has to offer. Get your gold membership today at avp.com.
It's wide. Let's see what Victoria can dial up from the bad side with her serve. Nothing, not even the elements, seem to slow her down in the semifinal. That'll be the case here. Savvy handles it well. Hammer right up the middle. I like just the mindset of this American pair.
Yeah.
They are aggressive in all facets of their game.
Yeah, they were able to really battle in that 3-set match earlier and kind of go through some ups and downs and find some things that worked really well. One thing was, I mean, Savvy's jump serve in that match was incredible, and so I'm excited to look for that, right, to generate some points, some opportunities, and then, of course, Newberry can pull and scoop like very Brazilian-ish style, right?
Yeah, a couple float serves from Savvy paying dividends here, and a great swing in transition. Devon Newberry. Couple on Thâmela. That wind kind of coming towards the north and off the water, so northeast a little bit, we would call it. Savvy serving directly into that wind, getting the ball to drop a little bit. This one into Victoria. She works that off the top of the hands of Newberry. Savvy in hot pursuit, gets a touch but can't control.
Yeah, she does such a good job of being balanced, get a little hop step, and then pursuing with so much speed and control. Real close on that one.
That one's going to dribble over the tape and fall.
Thâmela has such a good float serve. She kind of has this slow, subtle arm. So when you're reading it on serve receive, you think it's going to go slow, and then she gives it really good amount of like last second speed, and that ball moves.
That's going to be picked up. Victoria on the cut shot, wide open net, and she finds some space up the middle. Devon very good at pole digging, gets incredible depth and digs a lot of balls with her platform, as a matter of fact. But this time, Victoria finds some space in between the two Americans.
It's hard against a Victoria who has range. Whether you pull or you don't pull, you kind of feel like you're at such a big disadvantage that you just kind of got to take chances here and there and hope you can get one or two.
Yeah, Devon is a very good blocker, but they do implement a lot of those kind of tactical pulls. It's not a reaction to the quality of the set, it's just more their defensive scheming.
Right.
And another wide open net, but this time Newberry's got the dig. Another chance for Brazil.
Oof.
There's what we were talking about, the platform scoop.
There it is.
Put away.
Oh, I love that shot. The old with the flow, Cuddy. Everyone thinks you're going to turn it back line. Love it. What a good scoop in transition, too. She does that early pull. And like you said earlier, her ability to dig with her platform when she pulls is incredible.
Yeah, you used to love that shot, the little step in and kind of wax off on the ball.
The defender always runs line on that ball.
Good set, Thâmela. Savvy's got the dig. Both Americans were kind of on it. That's one of those ones, especially when you're pulling off the net, it's hard to not react to the ball.
Right. And you don't also always see where Savvy adjusts. Maybe she goes and sits middle or seam, or, so you're just reacting to what's available.
Yeah, Victoria yet to get fully rolling with her jump serve in this one. There it is, right on cue. And our personal servant, Cash Patterson, shows up with our acai bowls. And that one sails. I think that's the first serve in 2 matches I've seen her miss contact.
Yeah, I haven't seen her. She has such good hand control, and she can have that low toss and still generate a lot of velocity and speed.
And that one does catch the baseline. Ooh, yeah. Even Coach Rico's going to stand up and challenge that one. It looked like it caught some baseline, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot of sand splash. The cameraman's chair is right in front of that where it hit, so you have a better view than I do.
Yeah, I thought I saw a little line bounce. John King and Magda are going to talk it over. Savvy's got the ball in hand. Is she going to have to relinquish it?
Yeah, don't let go of it. That's smart. Just keep it.
It was indeed out. Okay, Thâmela was already taking her spot.
Yeah, she was already ready to serve. Yeah, that's also smart. Yeah. Influence, kids.
It doesn't really do too much good in the end, I don't think. The officials make the call the way they see it. That's one of those tactical pulls, but that set is perfect and on a platter for Victoria, and she's not going to miss too frequently in those circumstances.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Thâmela's hand setting.
Yeah.
It's so consistent and it's so pure.
I mean, you don't reach #1 in the world, which this team was last season,
right,
without all the skills. Pretty lined up. There's another platform dig from Newberry, and that one's going to fall just deep of the baseline. Victoria, kids, if you're watching that is perfectly executed, watching it the entire way.
Yeah.
Coach Rico fired up. It's championship match.
Way to fold the ball.
His team has a 1-point lead, but he always wants more.
I love how fired up he is, especially after that play where they thought that line ball might have been in or out, and then he's up more fired up than they were. I love it. You got a guy on your side that's ready to go to war.
Well, yeah, it's, the tough task in coaching, and you now know this as a coach with the USA program, it's like riding shotgun in NASCAR, I say, or F1 or something.
Yeah.
You're just blazing down the track, and you have absolutely no control of what's going on with the vehicle.
Right. Pretty sure it's a left coming up, but that's all I know.
No matter how frequently you go, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yeah.
You have no control over whether or not we actually watch out.
Right. Yeah, weather couldn't be more perfect today. Huntington always performs. I love it here.
Yeah, we are definitely spoiled in Southern California here. Starts off a little bit cold and by our standards gloomy. But when it's finals time.
Right. And somehow it always is perfect for the finals. You know, when you're climbing up through the ranks and you maybe lose in a semis or a quarters and you're like, oh yeah, it was raining during our match and now it's perfect. Of course it is.
Extra incentive to make it deep into the tournament.
Right.
For the weather privileges. Yeah, there's a great swing around the left side as we come out of the technical timeout. Savvy crushing one cross court.
Yeah, she's done a great job of mixing up her sets, right? Going out to the pin on the right, then going back. She did that a bunch in the semifinal match and was really successful.
There's a nice swing from Victoria cross court as well. Yeah, we were talking a little bit in their semifinal match about how Savvy's kind of almost rededicated in a way, right?
Yes.
Fully all in to this season and making it a successful one alongside her new partner Devon Newberry. And I mean, she just is playing great, looks fantastic. And there's a great swing from Devon Newberry from well off the net, finding some space up the middle of the court.
Yeah, what a good position, getting her feet to the ball, letting that ball drop so she could use the whole wrap of her arm to carve that in.
Just a touch low perhaps on the toss, get all the way through that one.
Well, you see the flags blowing too, and so you toss it in front of you, hoping that maybe it catches and just hangs a little, and then if it doesn't, you're like, uh-oh, the wind didn't catch it, right? It's a little farther away than I wanted.
Oh, little T-crab, step in, step out. Great turn and get from Thâmela.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Great dig, Victoria. That one's got to come. Thâmela touched it. Nicely done. Good poise there from Devon and Savvy. They didn't panic. They didn't get rushed.
Just play no jump.
Yeah, just calmly go about your business, find the open sand.
That's something that the kids, when they're learning the game too, that you feel like, oh, I got to jump every time and I got to make this big approach. It's like, nope, you just got to get to the ball and make the right decision.
Yeah, sometimes if you don't kill it on the first or maybe the second time, you try and rush to get the ball to the sand. There's no need to do that. That one does get a little bit hurried there from Newberry.
It's always a little adjustment too. You get the finals, the brand new Wilsons for the finals, right? They're just, we call them pearls, right? They're just brand new and shiny.
And that one's going to find the line. 14 apiece on the scoreboard as we switch ends again.
Yeah, I like the space of that set for Savvy. She can kind of still hammer hard angle or line, but has room to go flat over Thâmela. I love that. It gives them a lot of confidence to build off of.
Thâmela just kind of smoothly cross body with that one.
She does a good job of taking that like 14-foot serve that's kind of like a short serve that doesn't look like it. She'll get under it. She gets a good job of getting her feet back, giving herself some room, and big approach.
Yeah, deceptive arm swing as well. Everything looking like it's going cross court. And just pulls it back. Oh, scoop from Victoria. Perfect placement.
Absolute butter.
And a cross court put away. I mean, the control on that dig, that was another piece of what Coach Rico was talking about.
Right.
Acclimation to this Wilson, not only the serving touch, but the control off the platform and kind of the cushioning, ability to shape those digs.
Yeah, this Wilson ball is much bouncier than the ball they use on the World Tour, so definitely have to get used to it.
Good touch again. Thâmela wide open net. No. Newberry gets up there, gets a touch of her own. It crawls over the net.
Oh,
can't quite come up with that one in retreat.
what a play.
I think we're going to get a timeout from the Americans as Brazil open up a 3-point lead on the back of 3 straight there.
It's a good matchup. They're both teams' styles very similar, right? They complement each other, which creates, I mean, every other rally is like a over and back and forth 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, just kind of a note on the run that Savvy and Devon are on of late on the World Tour teams they've beaten, the world champions from Latvia, Tina Graudina and Anastasia Samoilova. They've beaten them twice. Svenja Mueller, Sinja Tillman out of Germany were 7th in the world, beating them. AP and Duda, 5th in the world, but the reigning gold medalists from Paris beat them in Brasilia. Katja Stam, Raisa Schoen out of Holland, the 12 seed, but also Olympians, a very, very good team, beat them as well. And one of our other international wild cards that we had here, the Swiss sisters, Anouk and Zoe, 8 seed in the world, beat them as well. Of course, we saw them take out TKN earlier this morning.
Nice little hit list for them to put it on their belt, right?
Cross them out and put a K.
Yeah.
Nicely done there. Savvy right over the top. Good timeout.
Yeah, and I love that set tempo and depth. I don't have to think about looking in what Victoria's doing if Thâmela's going to pull. It's just medium tempo. I just go dictate my offense and get back on D.
That is crafty. Check the route that Victoria goes on there. She passes that ball, steps in, so she can kind of go into out as a righty, and then, you know, just think of all the movement. She's moving left to right, the ball's moving right to left.
Right. Then she also lets it drop even farther, closer to her shoulder, so she can wrap it back angle.
And just misses the sideline. She can't believe it, which is understandable with the run she's been on from the service line.
Yeah, tough to follow up the match, the semifinal, where she borderline played perfect.
Yeah. I remember a quote from Karch when he was talking about the game of volleyball. He said, nobody's played the perfect game of volleyball yet, and it's not likely to happen today, but we saw something very, very close to it from Victoria in the semi.
Victoria, I mean, I was like, are we in volleyball heaven? Because she is playing perfect.
Good put away there, and we'll switch ends. Brazil still lead by 3, 19-16. Touch there, Victoria over on one. Savvy tracks it down with the lefty.
Get there, do it. Oh,
about that swing. Victoria's got another one around to the right side, and that's going to be wide. Savvy.
Every photographer's dream. She just
right
gets
into your living room with the Lions roar.
Did you get it? They're all the photographers. Did you get it? McKibben's checking. Did our guy get it? Okay, good, good.
Jameson, get on that.
Yeah. Right.
Tempo set out wide. Devon can't quite get the left hand all the way in front. So it takes Thâmela Victoria to 3 set points here in the first. It'll be Victoria to serve for their first opportunity.
Yeah, both teams run a lot more tempo style of an offense here in the finals than they did in the semis.
Big swing from Savvy. Stay alive here.
See if you can get this jumper going, generate a couple of points here. You never know, I always say. Gotta believe.
Yeah, she's kind of been going with the float serve. Got a couple points early, driving it into that wind. Here's another tough one. Too close. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That was interesting. Yeah, that is going to go the American way. Rico can't believe it. He's got to be a little bit careful because I don't think coaches arguing is allowed. They're going to call a timeout. Case, I'm going to say I think that's the correct call because Devon's the one that swung at it,
Yes.
and Thâmela was kind of going in for the joust.
Right,
So
right.
I think she becomes the blocker, so it's almost a hit off the block.
Right,
at
right,
that
right.
point.
Right, because there's the new evidence off slow motion replays of the aggressor, like the attacker off the block, but it was like, who was the aggressor there, right? That's the
And
question.
Devon was swinging cross court.
Right,
That ball
right.
went out wide.
She would have gone, right, she would have had it go the other way. I actually couldn't see it because of the umbrella. I'm just going to play along like I did. Yep.
Yeah, we thank everyone for tuning in. Casey and I have loved commentating all weekend long here. Casey doing it blind, not able to see half the court.
Yeah, we got the umbrellas with the medical staff and the scorekeepers, so I can see like 3/4 of the court. I'm just using my vision to see through it.
That's how well he knows the game. He's guessing about half of this stuff, and he's still always right.
Well, the bucket hack challenge,
Yeah, I like this. This is like 3 flies up.
Right.
We used to play in the street.
old school, bucket hat and the mini ball.
Oh, wow, that was a miss.
Yeah, come on, dude, open up your hat. Oh, what, you got that one?
I like these games that we play with the fans in between because it reminds you of how great the athletes that we get to watch are.
Yeah. Right.
It's like somebody said one time that every Olympic event should include a regular
Yes.
citizen so you can appreciate
Yes.
the difference between what you're watching and the average person.
In timeouts. Here you go. Joe Schmoes are up, tripping, falling.
One more chance or you all lose. Here we go. Let's go. Man, can we give him one more chance? Because we have time. Here we go. Final chance. Are we going to give it to him? All right, we have a winner. Yes, you win, sort of. Nice job, boys. Now, I feel like we should throw all the mini balls into the crowd. Let's get rid of all the rest of the mini balls into the crowd. Let's go. I don't want you keeping those mini balls. You throw those mini balls out. Oh, Oregon, I was going for you. I only have one more. It's my last one. My final one. You've been here all day, haven't you? You've been right here all day long. Sorry, I'm looking at her. Oh, you know her? You know her too? Give it to him. That's so nice of you. There you go.
Right, a little bit of an extended. Right, here we go, underway.
Oh, what a rundown.
Number 2, great rundown, savvy.
Wow.
Thâmela with the overhand dig. And the little
Oh.
knuckle pokey to the corner. Perfectly executed. Savvy was on the move to the line. Thâmela saw it, went the other direction, and gets the first point.
Savvy's run to that line shot on the first one, I mean, that was incredible. Her ability to be stopped and then just motor through to that line, that was a flat line shot.
And
Oh,
there it is from the bad side,
Oh.
Victoria. And she kind of looks over at Coach Rico. I think maybe they had discussed that there was some open
Yep.
space
right.
up the line. Devon kind of protecting Savvy a bit as that's the direction most of the serves have gone. Here's one off the top of the tape. Savvy keeps it alive. Be another opportunity in transition for
What a
Brazil, though.
set. Oof.
Savvy layout spear. Yeah, Victoria little shoots it out wide.
Oh.
Scoop.
Get on it, Savvy. Not
Savvy trying to rack up a record number of digs in one rally and gets the put away.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
There you go. That is how you earn a side out and whoop up the crowd all at the same time.
It's like they were mirror imaging each other, running down balls on defense. Victoria and Savvy just playing horse. Oh, you're going to hit the free throw? Okay, I'll hit the three-pointer. I'm going to hit the half-court shot.
Yeah, that's a lung tester early in set number 2. And Savvy another dig, chance to level.
Nice.
She's going to step in and wrap that over the top. Nice work.
I love that. That's a That's a really clutch serve after that long of a rally. Number one thing is just put that in. Being aggressive, I would probably serve short. Wow. They're just matching each other. 10-10 on dig so far.
Not as perfect as we saw Victoria in her semifinal, but 10 kills, 10 digs in the opening set. Pretty solid.
Jeez. Already a double-double.
Well, speaking of which, we are a couple
I'm
matches
so
away
hungry.
from going right to In-N-Out Burger, Casey Patterson. Little step out savvy, and she hammers that through, but Victoria's got it.
Oh my
Goodness, the
gosh.
upside down Brazilian gator.
The Brazilian.
And she puts it on the sideline. How about that from Victoria? Standing ovation from Coach Rico.
I need a coach. Yeah, you never hyped me up like that.
Yeah.
You did give me the flex downs. I like that.
Yeah, I like to stay seated.
Right. Good job, guys. Control your side. Hey, make this serve, right?
Yeah. Tremendous defensive battle going on right now between Victoria and Savvy. And there's another ace. Thâmela this time pasting one on the sideline. 5-2 on our first side change, and that was from the worst of the two sides. So
Right.
that bodes well if you're a Brazilian fan, not so well if you're behind Savvy and Devon.
It's always tough when you got a server that can kind of like, got a nasty float serve, then you got a jump server who can hit all sides of the ball.
Yeah, 4 aces to 1, the tally here early in set number 2 in favor of Brazil. That one will find the net. But you have to think that that was discussed in between sets by the Brazilian contingent.
For sure.
Yeah, just trying to stretch out the court, not allow Newberry to kind of squeeze the middle. There's a great swing again. Thâmela has that great looking, just kind of wrap over the top across her body.
Yeah, her arm swing, I mean, both of their arm swings are like borderline picture perfect, right? They load it back nice and smooth, a lot of range.
There's that good jump serve up and through, but Newberry's got a little baby knuckle.
There it is.
Back to the line, nicely done. Seems like that shot's going to be available for her so much because she swings away such a high percentage of the time.
Right. You know, those complement each other. You got to throw in the swing every once in a while, so then that's available.
There's a big stuff. Newberry.
Oh, look what happens.
You not entertained, she asks the Oceanside bleachers.
I'll either pull or block, but I'm getting this one. I love it.
Yeah, better late than never with the monster block. Oh, short knuckle Newberry. Nice pickup. And it crawls over the net.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Savvy little handcuff thumb dig for the set.
Yeah, no pictures on the scoreboard. It doesn't matter how it gets to the sand so long as it gets there. Excellent stuff from the Americans to come back here after a good start from Brazil. Another dig, Thâmela. That's going to go long, yeah. Just trying to guide it to the deep part of the court on the redirect. And that is now 5 straight, 5 out of 6 anyways. For Devon and Savvy take the lead.
It's so fun when you're playing a team that's similar, right? The style and the way you play. It creates so many incredible rallies like this because everybody's just honed in on the same pace.
Yeah, 4-0 run for Devon and Savvy, forcing the Brazilian timeout. And this is such a big part of, we listed all the teams that they've beat of late.
Right.
And the belief in themselves, right? No matter what the predicament is, at any point in the match, they have this belief in one another and the fact that they can come back. And they've shown that here early in set 2.
Yeah, There's nothing better than, I think it's skill-wise, I'm not any better than I was yesterday, but now I know I can win, right? Because I've just done it against the best teams. I'm like, oh, that's what I always kind of like envisioned and what I always saw myself doing, you know?
Yeah, that's why I'm such a big believer that winning is a habit.
Right.
Because it confirms that, you know, we all go out and believe that we can win.
Right.
To varying degrees, I suppose, right? But every time we put up a victory, it enforces and reinforces that belief.
Right, you got to build off that. You add some new tools and weapons, right? It's a fun journey.
Out of the timeout now, Devon to continue serving, see if she can extend the 4-0 run. And that is a tremendous knuckle pokey away from Victoria. Great control on that as the ball got close to the net.
Yeah, the control to get your feet there, not net, and then also redirect. Really good.
That one is going to fall wide of the sideline. Sand was open even though Victoria was on the move in that direction. So Brazil nudge back in front. Tough one there in transition. Devon finding the sideline on 2.
Good little layer to add, right? We got to add wrinkles. We got to keep them on their toes. We got to stay confident and stay involved. See if Savvy get that sideline again, Oceanside. Oh, middle short.
Yeah, that is, again, tremendous control from Victoria. And really bit of a shank pass on a tough serve from Savvy. Victoria able to fix it, earn the point for her squad. 9-8, continuing to go with this jumper from the bad side. Gets that one off the top. Savvy nicely controlled.
What a dig.
Oh, and that one with some heat cross body off the hands of Savvy.
Great play though to lay out, get that serve off the net. Her ability to take that like 2-3 step really quick gather to any ball is so good. It's hard to do if you're not balanced and patient first.
And that one into the net.
Oh, she's human.
she's
human. That would be my comment internally. She's human, let's go. We can start to crack it.
That's a good serve from Devon. That one's close.
Ooh, what a cover, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is just tremendous.
Jeez.
Again, these little saving plays by Victoria. Coming up huge for Brazil right now.
And it's they play in a style where no matter how out of control the play feels, they're actively engaged to make a play, right? They don't go, oh, it's over. They're looking and almost getting excited to make that play.
A little short shot again. This time Victoria's on it. He's going to shovel it back over. Savvy will have an opportunity. Oh, that one's going to be tough.
Oh,
yeah.
That's for sure.
Indeed.
For
that
sure.
is the correct call.
For sure.
Thâmela got just a little bit overzealous there, reached over. It was likely going to go her way anyway. USA was going to have a tough time getting that over.
Those are the kind of plays that, you know, reminds me of my high school team where there's the overpass that isn't all the way over and the guys just bounce it in net because they want to bounce it. And you're like, just let it fall and we win the point. Luckily, my boys listened, and then we won league championship, Newberry Park High School, my alma mater.
A little flex.
Yeah, I forgot to sniff after. Fun fact, both USA coaches, Matt Furbringer's Miracosta won as well. They won CIF, not just league. Ooh. They just won it this last Monday, I think. Oh, these are so funny.
Yeah, this is one of the better on-court entertainment.
There's Crosby Gibb on the outside. Come on, Cros.
You got the call?
Yeah, let's go, Crosby.
Crosby, how are those thighs feeling?
Quads are burning.
He moves in front.
Yeah. Luckily, he's got his mom's leg strength.
Is Crosby a front runner? He's around the final turn. They near the finish line.
Oh, only the left
Crosby
leg's working. Only the left leg's
losing
working.
steam. He's losing steam. The dive by a nose. Is it Crosby Gibb? He's off the horse.
Oh,
It is indeed.
Of course he
Valiant
did.
effort from the other competitors and jockeys. But Crosby Gibb and his massive thighs are going to win the day.
Jake's never been more proud. I'm glad Guy or Cash didn't get out there. They would have made it 2 trots and knees would have just exploded.
Well, they might have kneed themselves in the jaw having to
Yeah,
get down that
right.
low. All right. Our technical timeout is complete. It's the slight edge to Brazil, 11-10. They took the first 21-18. They are creeping closer. Sit down. Another one. And that is going to fall out. A little bit of a dagger there in the hearts of Devon and Savvy after the great defense. Can't quite convert.
2 incredible digs. So patient in that pocket. Just trusting your speed. It's fun when you're that fast. You get to hang out in that defensive pocket so long.
That one's going to go wide. Yeah, you hate it when those kind of plays
Yeah.
happen back to back. You miss the scoring opportunity and then give up another one right away. And furthermore, you allow Victoria to stay at the service line.
Right. She was fired up after that point, too.
And that one is good. Devon handles it. That's going to go right on the
got it.
baseline. She gets enough curl
Wow.
over the top of that ball to find the winner and extend the Brazilian lead. USA will call a timeout here. See if they can't collect themselves before this gets all the way away from them.
What impresses me the most about that play was actually the serve, because Victoria tossed that really low.
Yeah.
I don't think she wanted to throw it that low. But because she loads her arms so quickly, she does what we've been talking about. It's like a good toss, go for it. Bad toss, make the best decision out of that and hit a good spot. And she did, and it ended up being probably better than if you tossed it higher and went for it.
Right, right.
And that all comes from that pure arm swing where that elbow is loaded really quick. She's so good at wrapping, so I was really impressed with that, and it sets up the opportunity.
All right. Timeout complete. All the timeouts have been extinguished here in set number 2. It's a 4-point advantage for Brazil here in the second. 14-10, and Victoria will continue their run from the service line.
Oh,
That one just missing. That is the serve she's going for.
yeah.
She likes to let that wind kind of help kill the ball. The Devon sideline. And hammered on too. Victoria's starting to feel it
Yeah.
again. It's not like she ever stopped feeling it.
No,
but,
she's just felt it just a little bit more than, it's at 98% versus 100. That's for sure something they talked about in the timeout, though, because they've been serving Thâmela, right? And they probably like, hey, let's make sure the option's available.
a good dig. Victoria.
Oh, what a set.
It was sauce, but
So buttery.
Savvy's going to be on that short shot. Overhand dig. Thâmela will have a chance. That one's off as well. And that one's going to go long. So a couple less than perfect sets in transition from the Brazilians.
You know, and just missing by inches, right? So again, like we always talk about, it's a good decision. It's the right play. We're just barely missing.
Yeah, if you're Coach Rico, you kind of focus on the quality of those transitions. That's
Right.
more so than the missed swing.
Right.
12-15. If you're USA, you'd love to get to 13 here and not face a 4-point disadvantage on the side change. That is going to be the case. No touch. That's over the top and wide. So Thâmela missing.
Way to
The
put it in the
USA.
universe for us,
Just
Torishi. Thank you.
Gotta speak it into
You
existence.
gotta throw it up.
sometimes, you know?
Right, that's how I played. I just would talk about it. I'm gonna get an ace here. We're gonna get a transition.
Call me Richie Manifestations. You know?
I knew that was your middle name. You never told me.
There we go. The crowd hoping to see a third here. Can the USA work their way all the way back? Good serve, but it's to Victoria. And she's going to put it to the line. Devon with this one-arm spear. Tries to wrap over the top, but can't traverse the net.
Such a good dig. While she's falling backwards to control that with just her left hand.
Yeah, the body control necessary to be moving backwards and still dig the ball with control.
Yeah, how do you practice that? I'm just gonna, run and fall, and I'm gonna throw the ball at you.
Yeah. Short serve from Victoria. Devon with the little cuff cross body to stay within 2.
Yeah, way to stay composed. I love the height of that set when we're kind of scrambling a little bit closer to the net, keep everything in system.
Yeah, the wide open net.
Yeah, that's available.
Brazilian advantage there. Perfect set. Thâmela knows just what to do with
How
that.
do you say "don't pull on me" in Portuguese?
Give it the look away, feast up the line. That one right in the lap of Victoria. The little back pedal set perfect.
Oh.
And how about the touch
I love it.
from Victoria? Way to the sideline.
She just uses so many different layers and speeds and sides of the ball. There's no situation she can't get herself out of.
Indeed, now just 3 points away from a title here in Huntington Beach. The international wild cards from Brazil. That was close. Victoria, oh yeah, there it is again.
There you go.
The overpass queen.
Way to not block set it out. I love the hammer.
Yeah, Devon is one of the few players that's all the time just smashing that ball.
Yeah. I love it. Just the energy for the team.
Yeah, it does have residual effect in a positive way when you see that versus just a redirect to the sand. Great pass from Victoria. And there again, that kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know, she's underneath that
Yeah,
almost.
like
The
on
hands
purpose.
Right by her ear, and she just cuffs that cross court. 19-15 now.
Especially when you got like a tempo set. I used to do that. You let it drop more. Taylor does that too. You let it drop so you can get the blocker up.
Guiding that one up the sideline. Great pass, Newberry. That is right to Victoria. A little tempo and transition. Oh, the net slows it down. Yeah, there's some pace.
Good swing.
Newberry with another hammer. They stay alive. 16-19 as we switch sides.
And that's something you got to be ready for when you play a Brazilian team. You know they're going to have such good scattering reports and plays against your offense. Victoria, great player, but on top of that, you know that that's their game plan, right? And so they're like, they do such a good job of attacking you.
That one's going to sail, which will take us to 4 match points for the Brazilians. Victoria Thâmela here in Huntington Beach, coming in as international wild cards, potentially leaving with wooden surfboard trophies and a championship here in Huntington. Not yet. Says Savvy, not ready to be done just yet. Hammering that one cross court. 3 chances to earn the side out here for Brazil. Thâmela. Knuckle pokey over the top, and there it is. Your champions in Huntington Beach, Victoria and Thâmela. Coach Rico. Tremendous showing from Devon and Savvy as well. Coach Dan Wayner. Another Brazilian flavor in this final.
Yeah.
The Americans playing some unbelievable volleyball of late, as we chronicled. But just too good of a performance in all aspects of the game from Victoria and Thâmela.
Yeah.
They take the title here in Huntington Beach. On the ladies' side, we'll give you some final statistics. Devon, 13 kills, 10 digs, again as a blocker, one block. Savvy, 9 kills, 14 digs, and an ace. And now we get to the Brazilian side. 9 kills, 6 digs, 2 aces for Thâmela. And then kind of the superstar of the weekend, Victoria, 18 kills, 21 digs, 3 aces. I mean, that is a stat line.
She took over this weekend.
Yeah, she was on point. There was no dips in performance from Victoria. She just carried her team. It's not like Thâmela wasn't amazing as well. It just outshone by the tremendous play of Victoria, start to finish. And how exciting was it to watch that squad?
Right.
They came in, started, I would say, a little bit slow by their standards in their first match or two, kind of getting acclimated to the Wilson perhaps.
Yeah.
But once they got a hold of it, they did not relinquish that control, and they were phenomenal. And now champagne showers will ensue. That is popular no matter where you're from in the world. When you win, you spray a little champagne. And there you go.
So fun. I would just hand mine to Baby J.
Baby J, yeah. Take care of it for you. Yeah, you hope you have time to do some laundry before you put a champagne-soaked jersey in your bag to travel home.
Oh, yeah. I think you just donate that one to the hotel room.
Coach Rico has some experience on the AVP, working with Brandy and Mel the last couple years.
Right. It's just a great coach to have here, knowing all the teams, right? Experience against most of these teams, even though some are new. It's just the style of the ball, the play, AVP, the cadence of playing on the AVP. Valuable coach to have.
Yeah, I mean, he's a long-tenured coach, lots of success, world championship titles, a couple silver medals.
Been around forever.
Under his belt as a coach.
Got the champagne in the eyes, perfect. It just burns so good.
Just a little championship sting for you.
Oh, I see those Brazil flags. I see that Brazil USA flag.
Look at your victors. Simply the best. Does anything feel better than Tina Turner serenading you after a win? You know?
Yeah, right? They're like, who's this?
And now presenting the trophies, those surfboard trophies in Surf City, USA.
Get a little look at our championship trophies there. Our man Jay Glaze out there handing out the swag.
The surfboard trophies, fresh off the press. He brought them in. They've been wood burned as the Huntington Beach Open. You could smell the wood. Oh, it's incredible.
They were just freshly lacquered this morning. Yeah. Miles Evans joining us in the booth, getting a little motivation, taking a look at the trophies.
Yeah, get close to the trophies. Yeah, you got to embrace the aura. Like, feel it.
You just soak it in. It's
yeah. The acai bowls don't go with the trophies. Those are ours. We just didn't have time to eat them.
We had to buy those. Per diem.
Yeah.
Per diem. All right, so the celebratory festivities continue over there as our men start preparations for their championship showdown. It'll be an all-American affair in the men's final. Chase Budinger, Miles Evans against Andy Benish and Taylor Crabb.